Hi everyone, Miss L here, bringing you a little mini tutorial on how to teach good reverse illusion technique in your baton classes. This is my daughter Bella, and she's going to be helping me out today, demonstrating the progressions that we go through, and I've been going through teaching for a very long time, how to develop great illusion technique. So here we go. The first step is square splits. So your athletes will need a yoga block, and they can put the yoga block at various heights depending on their level of flexibility, but we're aiming for the yoga block to be on that upper thigh. And then we're going to be bringing that back hip forward, really trying to square our hips. Our hands will be on the floor. The twirler will have a nice long back and their feet will be extended, and we are working to extend that front knee as well as the back knee. The front knee, when you're first introducing it, really try to get them to extend it. The back knee extension will come in time with flexibility the longer they work on this. So after they've held this position for about a minute, and you will do it on both sides in your classes, just for today, in the interest of time, I'll have Bella just demonstrate on her right leg. After they've held it, I will allow them to take the yoga block out and open up into their splits slightly with mild turnout. And if they are down in their splits, I encourage them to fold forward over their front leg and then extend one arm back and the other arm back in a low V position, simulating the illusion. Now we're doing it with the support of the ground, but that's what the illusion will look like when they're doing it right on the floor. So after square splits, the next area to really focus on is a strong needle position. And I introduce the needle position during our warm-up. So we start with a nice cardio warm-up and get our blood flowing. Then we do stretching and strength training. And this is where I would introduce this exercise. So Bella's going to start kicking up to needle 10 times. And after she's done 10, and Bella, you can hold on the next one. She's gonna hold in that needle position with a nice long back. Both legs are going to be straight, hips are square, head will be in line, and hands will be placed on the floor in front. So after they have held this now for maybe another minute, we're gonna play a little game where I encourage, it's sort of a balance game. So I'm gonna encourage Bella to grab her ankle with one of her hands, and then put it back, and then try with the other hand. Good. And then we're going to try to balance with both hands on our ankle. And often they will fall out of this position. It's very hard to balance, but you can make it fun. It's also a good strength training exercise as well, this flexibility, this balance game. Awesome, Bella, you can come down. So after we've done the needle and center floor in our warm-up, we can take the needle to the wall. So Bella's going to go back to the wall, and we can do a needle against the wall. So our left foot will be stretched up against the wall. Hands are pushing into the floor, and this is where they can work on their flexibility by really pushing their split into the wall. Awesome. Now, in this position, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take one hand off the wall, or off the floor, sorry, and back down. And then the other hand, and then we're going to try to hold in a low V against the wall, again, simulating that middle point of the illusion. Again, this is very hard to balance. Bella, you can come down. Of course, we will do this on both the right and the left side in your class. The next step, Bella will have her right arm sort of against the wall. If your dancers have a lot of flexibility, they can be very close to the wall. And if they don't have great flexibility yet, you can still do this exercise, but come out a little bit farther from the wall. So Bella's going to kick up in the needle, again with her hands on the ground. And she's gonna walk around slowly, extending that top foot up, 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 trying not to bend that knee, rotating all the way around, and then coming to a standing position. Good. And you will do that on both sides. Now, if they are quite flexible, you can have them try doing it faster against the wall. I'm not going to have Bella do it today because we are limited with our space here, but you could, if you have the room, you can certainly introduce that. So after we've done those two exercises at the wall, we come back to the center floor. And now we're going to work on the reverse illusion in the center floor. And I encourage the kids when they first learn to do it, to use their hands into the floor. So Bella, can you do a few illusions with your hands, touching the floor and helping your body rotate around? Good, let's try that again. So, and now can we try a few without touching the floor? So in a perfect reverse illusion, that working leg will be at 180 degrees in that full split at the top, that vertical position. The twirler will be rotating on the ball of their foot. The leg will be working in a side-to-side pattern. The back will be straight, the head will be in line, as you can see, and the arms will be in a low V. The twirler will show good balance and control. Very good. Okay. So make sure to introduce or to have a portion of your class where you're working on your core strength, because a really solid core is vital for a strong illusion. So there has to be a nice balance between flexibility and strength to create that beautiful line that you see. All right, now some common errors that you're going to see when you start teaching your twirlers illusions. At first, they may appear to sort of have a flatter line of their illusion, or an oblique line. And this is just a sign of not being flexible enough. And so take them away from that center floor, back to their splits, really, really working on those square splits. And then once that improves, they can try their illusions again. Another area you will see is a bent supporting knee as they're doing their illusion. And again, that just means they're not flexible enough yet. So back to square split training. I'm going to have Bella try to demonstrate this next error. So sometimes you will see the leg come down and then the head come up instead of maintaining that nice long line. Bella, can you try to do it incorrectly? The leg will, come down and then the body will come up. That is not right. So I encourage just to make that correction. Bella, can you do it again and arch your head up, and at the end try to balance and hover your working leg above the floor. So she's gonna hold, or even a tendu would be good. Good. Okay, and then another area you will see the twirlers do is the pattern of the illusion will be off. Bella, can you show me more of almost a front to back reverse illusion? Yeah, so the pattern wasn't side to side. In order to correct that, if you encourage them to step to the left front corner when they go into the illusion, the head will go to the side and the working leg will follow. Let's try it again correctly. There, good. Okay, just to wrap things up in this little mini tutorial on illusions, this is an illusion exercise that I've been teaching for years and years, and I'm going to have Bella demonstrate. As you know, for those of you that are involved in sport of baton twirling, we have 4 different illusions. We have a forward, we have a reverse right and a reverse left reverse illusion, and then we have a forward right and a forward left illusion. So this combination helps develop all 4 illusions. It starts with the coupe, And then the athlete steps across into a reverse illusion and directly into a forward illusion. Then another coupe on the opposite side, step across, reverse illusion and forward illusion, and finish nice and strong. Good. Okay. Thank you for watching. We hope that you can incorporate some of these tips into your baton classes so that your athletes develop some nice illusion technique.